Right, good day watchers, and welcome to a review to that. And the review is, I watched this tonight, I've just finished watching, wow. Anyway, I'll get to what I thought of it in a moment. So yeah, it's called Kolobos, right, I've been watching this tonight. The real world meets Saw by the way of superior in the super smart, super gore and sadly super overlooked late 90s horror gem from the filmmakers Daniel and Todd released in the midst of the post-Scream slasher revival. A group of youngsters arrive at a snow-covered house under the guise of precipitating a groundbreaking new experiment film, but with the entire film fitted out with cameras to capture their every move. What initially promised to be a fun foray into reality TV stardom turns into a fight for survival as the youngsters find themselves trapped and at the mercy of deadly booby traps and faceless killers. Okay, so yeah, been watching this stuff. So that's actually Amy Webber. Absolutely gorgeous looking, right? Amy Webber, absolutely beautiful. But she plays like the main character in it. So at the beginning of the film, you see like this girl like you see her point of view from her eyes, you know, where she's like staggering and she's got her blood on her hands and stuff, and she almost gets run over by a car. Then she gets taken. The car's like, you know, got blood on the front of the car because she's been like, you know, cut or something. And she ends up at this hospital, right? And then this is where you meet like a doctor in it. And then you see like it's like first of all you see the hospital, and then you see like this. Then the film later on in the film, you see the characters in the film are going into this experiment into this house, like kind of like Big Brother situation, Big Brother place. You meet this character, you meet the main character and played by Amy Webber. Of course, she's got issues with herself. She's been like cutting herself and stuff like that. And anyway, so you meet all the other characters, of course. They end up at this house experiment thing. And of course, she's having like these hallucinations. You do see her having these hallucinations, where there's one part in the film where she's in the house, right, and she's like doing a drawing, right. She can draw, of course. She's like an artist. She's really good at what she does, but she does do like creepy pictures, which I like. Very cool. She does these pictures, of course, because when she shows them to the group, right, she kind of freaks out, and they kind of like, what the hell? But they're cool pictures. I like the pictures. So it meets other characters in the film. There's one that's an actress, of course. She's been in these like horror films, terrible horror films, but look quite fun, slasher movies. Because she brings like these films with her to watch, and so they're like 3 films like watching all together. I think there's about 6 films that she made. I can't remember what it's called now, but anyway, it's quite funny. It's a funny scene where they all like sitting there, you know, they all like sitting in their little forward seat watching the film. I like that scene. That made me laugh. This film has just got some quite funny parts in it, funny lines, you know. Like I said, she's hallucinating. She's like, there's one part of the in the film where she's like sitting there, and the TV comes on by itself, and but you see this guy pop up on the screen, and it says Kolobos, and he's like taking his skin off his face, and then, like I said, the part where they're watching the film, right, and then one of the girl goes into the kitchen, and of course, the thing about this kitchen has got booby traps, like traps and stuff. I suppose when just think Home Alone, but more gory and stuff like. Instead of like the cat, you know, instead of like trying to stop burglars from entering the house, these traps stop people from actually leaving the house. So yeah, because that's what happens, right? One of the characters gets you know, badly injured by these traps. Of course, you see these like these shutters covering the house, which is quite interesting. I'm like, this is interesting. So it's kind of like a trap, and it traps everyone in the house to can't escape. And some crazy stuff's that after where the character's body just vanishes. So anyway, the film is quite gory, but it's a fun movie at the same time. I mean, Amy Webber is easy on the eye. She's beautiful. So anyway, yeah, I suppose it says like it's a bit like Cube and My Little Eye. It is actually. If you cross two films, it's between Cube and My Little Eye. Two really good films, by the way. So anyway, when you see the shutters go around the house, they're trying to find a way to escape. Of course, there's kind of a bit of paranoia, this sort of thing. There's this girl kind of like behind it all and stuff like. So yeah, there's another character you see in there. I can't remember what his name, but he has like two names. It's weird, and it turns, he's like the guy who created this whatever. He's like the presenter or something, whatever. Of course, then you think, is he part of this? These booby traps and stuff. So yeah, I really enjoy this. I mean, so yeah, what happens next is they're trying to find a way out. Of course, they go into the attic and stuff. Of course, some characters do start to get sliced and die and stuff. You see this like creepy guy with his creepy face in the movie, killing some of the characters off. And I really enjoyed it. I love the performance and stuff like that. I did like it. I really did definitely enjoy this. So yeah. So anyway, like I said, some of the characters get killed off and stuff, and they have to find a way out, of course. So yeah, I did like I said, I like the death scenes that are pretty cool. I think the best one is definitely the part where they go in the kitchen. I think that's probably the best death scene, where she gets cut by this like spinning disc thing, which was gory as heck by us, because when you see his stomach, you can actually see the inside of intestines and stuff like that. It's pretty gruesome. The main actress in it is really, like I said, she's gorgeous, but a really good actress at the same time. Very pro. Amy Webber, really good actress. So yeah, the last part. Okay, right. The last part is quite confusing because it kind of has this kind of like, that's an interesting ending. I didn't quite understand it, but at the same time, it doesn't really matter because I'm still enjoying it. So yeah. Okay, what I didn't like about it, nothing really. I mean, I suppose the ending part was a bit confusing, kind of, but I'm not too fussed with it because it was still, the whole film itself makes up with that. I don't know, the ending part is pretty good. Some people didn't like it, but I liked it. I didn't really mind it. So yeah, they're good, solid performance from the cast. Good, really big. So yeah, what I liked about it is the good acting from the cast. Really good actors. Good death scenes. Amy Webber is like a bonus in it, of course, by the way. Good death scene, good performance, a good sense of humour. Some certain parts there's another part of the film where one of the girls says, "I have nothing to do with," and then one of the guys says, "She's telling the truth because she's not that much of a good actress." So that's it. I thought that was really funny. I thought that's got a good sense of humour too in this film. So yeah, what I liked about the acting, solid acting, the death scenes, the traps. I don't know. I just really enjoyed it. It's really such a fun movie. Never heard of it, but it's one of those kind of movies that's been forgotten. But it's definitely worth checking out. So yeah. Okay. Let's cut this review short now. It's not a long review tonight. I just So anyway, I'm gonna give this film as a 4 out of 5. I really enjoyed it. Solid films, like I said, and a strange ending, but I enjoyed it. So yeah, and Amy Webber is a bonus in it, of course. So yeah, 4 out of 5 for Kolobos. Really good film. So there, people, there's my review of Kolobos, and if you've never seen it, check it out. If you love slasher horror movies or films like Saw, Cube, or films like that, you'll love this. Yeah, I loved it. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, and Amy Webber, like I said, is absolutely gorgeous in it. She's like, oh my god, who's that? And so I was like, oh, she's striking. Let's say she's striking. So yeah. So anyway, people, I'm going to go off now. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Have a nice day. Have a nice evening. If you get invited to a house that has traps and stuff like that, just find a way out somehow. To stick to the main character in the movie. So yeah, you should be alright. So yeah, don't lock them in like a toilet or anything, and leave yourself, open mind for attack or something like that. So yeah, then you're in trouble big time. So yeah. Anyway, people, remember to subscribe to the channel. Have a nice day, have a nice evening, and have a nice Kolobos day. So, have a nice week. So, see you later. Bye.